What's up, LG family? It is another week out on the road. That is right. It's another Sunday fun day. Gonna try to incorporate that some more again. And yeah, first let me say thank you for all the support in this two-part series that I just posted out last week. Actually, the second part's gonna post today. Hasn't posted yet. I'm confident, I guess, because of the support that we got for part one. A lot of people voiced their opinions, which I always appreciate to hear other people's opinions, and they really said that they liked what I did with that. So we're going to kind of try to, going forward, incorporate some of that. A little bit of column A, which is what you guys are usually used to, and a little bit of column B, which is kind of, I don't know. We're going to mix and match, see how that works together in the next coming weeks. And my wife always talks about how I'm going to be more interactive with the camera. That's what people want to see. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Try to be more interactive, not just a bunch of just montages of us just doing loads of camera, right? I actually try to do more learning in my videos. But yeah, we'll see how things go, how things turn out. And as always, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome. You're officially part of the LG family. What's happening? Always love new people all around the world. You all are amazing. And it's just constantly cool and awesome to meet new people. So thank you for that. Now, you don't have to subscribe. It's not required. It's not a mandate, but it'd be greatly appreciated if you did, because it totally helps out the channel. So thanks a bunch if you do. We're over 2,000 subscribers strong on the channel. That's amazing. It was one of my goals to reach, and we reached it a lot quicker than I thought I would, or I thought we would. But it's just awesome to see the LG family just grow week after week, day after day. And yeah, it's just awesome. Thanks to all of you. And thank you to all of those that return week after week and watch my videos. I have seen a dip in views on videos, so I can see that it's getting a little bit of stale, but for those of you that continue to watch week after week, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate your input. Don't ever hesitate to comment down below, right? You know, it's right below that thumbs up button. You can totally hit, you know, like the videos. Those help a lot. And emails, Instagram, all that good jazz. It's just awesome. And I do listen. I do pay attention to what you all say, and I try to incorporate it in the videos, because this is the family, right? And yeah, so there's my rant for the beginning of this week's video. As you see, we have somebody sitting right next to us. This is Kody. Say hi to the family, Kody.
How's it going?
He is officially part of the LG family now that he is trapped inside my truck. Again, another trainee that knew absolutely nothing about me before coming to TMC, which makes it that much more fun. Apologies to all the other LG family members that wanted to get in my truck. Sorry, this is the way the cookie crumbles. I gotta keep it fair. But yeah, so Kody's gonna be with us for the next 5 weeks, so we're gonna see his progression in training. He's come from a trucking family, so he knows a lot about the industry already. He's young, he's only 22 young, or 22 old, however you wanna say it. So he's just a baby getting into this, and so a lot to learn. Not only that, we'll see like a lot of what he's learned through his family and all that good jazz, and just kind of incorporate the two and just turn him into a solid driver by the end of 5 weeks. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. I gotta put in this week's video, just for my own gratification, because I know how much it's going to irritate my wife. Have you all checked out my TikTok? I know, right? TikTok. It is something I used to make fun of people for, and now we do it. I don't have a lot of videos. I got a few. One of my videos just recently hit over 200,000 views on it, and that shit is driving my wife bananas. She absolutely hates that. So it's just fun. It's enjoyable. So yeah, check it out. It's just, again, LawfulGiraffe, right? LawfulGiraffe everything. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Got the Twitter. Don't really do much with the Twitter. I guess that's just kind of putting my stuff out there. So not a big Twitter know-how person. But yeah, all right. So stop the rant. Rant's out of the way. We are currently on our way to Missouri with this load of coils that we picked up last Friday. Hoping to get there tonight, hoping to get unloaded. We left out this morning at just about 12 o'clock, noon, and it is now currently 3:30, and we still have about 4 hours to go, so we should get there at about 8:30, and hopefully we can get unloaded, which would be awesome, because if we do, that just means that once we're unloaded, we park up, pass out, get up tomorrow morning with a fresh clock, start the week off strong, no load, ready to go, and see how this whole week plays out. Cool. Alright, check back with you guys all in a little bit. So we're over here at the customer. We got here at 8 o'clock and it's like 10:30 now. We're gonna get unloaded. So we prepped everything. We just couldn't take the chains off until we got inside. We're inside, we're taking the chains off as you can see Cody's doing. And then we're gonna be getting unloaded. Looks like there's one TMC behind us. So they don't allow parking here overnight, so we're gonna have to figure out where we're gonna park afterwards. But at least we'll get unloaded tonight and not have to worry about it tomorrow morning, which would be nice. Alright, we're gonna keep on working. Alright, what's up everybody? It is now currently, what is it? Wednesday, that's right. we took that load up to Wisconsin, the one that you guys last saw, dropped that off. We picked up a Home Depot load, figured there's no point in really putting that in the video. You guys have seen it numerous times. And we dropped that off in Omaha, Nebraska, and then we picked up another load right down the road of foam that we are currently taking to Fort Wayne, Indiana. It actually isn't due until Friday morning. It's going to a job site. So we're kind of lackadaisically making our way there because it's only Wednesday, so we'll pretty much not be doing anything tomorrow, and then deliver Friday morning. So figured while we were stopped here in the Des Moines terminal, grab something to eat, that we'd just say hi real quick, introduce Kody a little bit better so that way you guys get to know Kody, pick his brain a little bit, see how his first couple of days have been, especially for like new drivers that are curious, kind of interested in it, or like new people getting into trucking. So, what's up?
Not much.
So far, no complaints. New guy, typical stuff, lane control, which we already talked about. Other than that, you're doing solid for your first week. How do you think you're doing?
Not too bad. The thing I got to get better with is being able to throw the straps over the trailer a lot better. And being able to understand, read the GPS and the road signs at the same time.
Yeah.
Not get confused by it. But.
Oh, yeah, I can get that completely, especially with new drivers. It's just like everyone's so used to like GPSs, and it's like you get this, and you're like, well, it says this, but then this sign says this, and it's like, which is
exactly
a pain in the
how
butt.
it was.
Ugh. All right, so as a new driver, or as new to trucking, how do you think your first couple days have gone so far? Like, compared to what you expected, compared to what actually reality, like any fears or anything that you were nervous about that maybe you're not too nervous now that you've been behind the wheel for a couple days or done your first couple of loads?
I hate to say that it seems easier than what I kind of thought it would be.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of figured there was a lot more to it. You know, just seeing other people, you know, seeing the way they do loads and stuff, and it's not near as hard as I had anticipated. Granted, I've only been doing it for 3 days. I haven't had, you know, an extremely difficult load yet. But I mean...
Well, we had that mailbox load. The steaks.
That was odd.
That was an odd one. Especially getting loaded by the Amish. Like being your first official load, and your first load is we go over to an Amish farm, and then we get loaded. They have no electricity, so everything's like a pulley system with propane. I thought that was pretty funny.
I was amazed by that, in all honesty, to see that they could do that.
Yeah.
You know, it was something I had never seen before and never even heard of. And, you know, I've been to different Amish places, and I've never seen something like that.
It was pretty cool. Yeah.
Pretty adaptive.
Well, and like what you guys just saw so far in the video, like when they were loading it, because I'm going to put it in the video, while they were loading it, you guys saw that crane, but the entire crane was powered by propane. And if there's any like electronic components in it, they completely pull it all out, so it was all motor, it was all pulley system. It was pretty cool. You guys may or may not have noticed that in the video. But yeah, what made you get into trucking, or what made you decide to get into trucking, and what brought you to TMC?
I've just always been amazed, you know, it's just something new to learn. I hate doing the same thing over and over again, and for me, you know, trucking, you're always doing something different. You're hauling something different. You're never hauling exactly the same thing more than once. You know, you might haul the same type of thing, but it's going to be different. You know, there's going to be a different aspect to it. And I grew up around it. You know, my dad and his friends that's all they've ever done. So, you know, I grew up being in a truck, and, so, you know, it was just always interesting. You know, seeing that something so big can, you know, go as fast as it can and do as much as it can. And it's just something different for me. And I'll be honest with you, the one thing that brought me to TMC was, you know, sitting there listening to the recruiter and then talking to an actual driver and having the driver back up everything the recruiter said. That hardly ever happens.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was my main thing, was like, all right, you know, figured I'd give it a shot, and you know, here I am.
Yeah, there you are. First week, doing pretty solid. No complaints, no red flags, no worries. So far from what you guys have seen. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. Like I said, we're in the Des Moines terminal. We went to the Chrome Cafe, about to have some burgers. So we're just waiting until our burgers get called, and then we'll get back out on the road. and catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, so we're back. It's Friday. We're officially home for the weekend. As you guys just saw a second ago, we were chit-chatting. We're gonna just chit-chat again. We had installation. We dropped it off this morning. Got yelled at. It was pretty fun. And then just picked up more installation, and now we're just home for the weekend. So just cut all that boring stuff out. If you guys want to know anything about installation, there's a link in the corner right here on installation. But yeah, all right. So full first week done. What do you think?
It's not bad. I did a lot of second guessing that I shouldn't have done and screwed myself over in the process, but
that's what all new drivers do.
Yeah. Got a lot of the nerves out of, going out on the road. It's a lot different actually doing it than it is when you're in training. It's a whole different ball game.
Feel much better now that your first week's finally over. Got it under your belt.
Yeah.
See what it's like.
I know a little more of what to expect. Obviously there's always going to be a different curveball, but there's always, something new to learn. But I know more than I did when I started the week, so That's a plus. That's
exactly it. You always never stop learning. The day you stop learning is the day you stop driving. That's how it should always be. And like we talked about before, you make it from point A to point B each day without hurting yourself, anyone else around you. It's a good day. That's all that matters. Yep. So, yeah, first week solid, just new guy stuff like we talked about earlier. He's doing great. He's getting better each day, so no worries there. And then for those of you that are curious, got the LG shirts. I don't know, you want to buy one, cool. They're on the website, or you can get them on Facebook, or you can get them on Instagram. It's got the cool little logo on the front. And the Lawful Giraffe family on the back. They're for sale. Check it out. All right, catch you all guys next week. Later. Oh, and don't forget to be awesome.